Welcome to 5 Minutes Alone with God. Today we're in the book of Ruth. We're in chapter 1, starting at verse 15. And she said, "Look, your sister-in-law has gone back to her people and to her gods. Return after your sister-in-law." But Ruth said, "Entreat me not to leave you, nor turn back from following after you. For wherever you go, I will go, and wherever you lodge, I will lodge. Your people will be my people, and your God, my God. Where you die, I will die, and there I will be buried. The Lord do so to me, and more also, if anything but death parts you from me." And when she saw how determined she was to go with her, she stopped speaking to her. Now the two of them went until they came to Bethlehem. And it happened, when they had come to Bethlehem, that all the city was excited because of them. And the women said, "Is this Naomi?" And she said to them, "Do not call me Naomi, but call me Mara, for the Almighty has dealt very bitterly with me. I went out full, and the Lord has brought me home again empty. Why do you call me Naomi? Since the Lord has testified against me, and the Almighty has afflicted me." So Naomi returned, and Ruth the Moabitess, her daughter-in-law, with her, who returned from the country of Moab. Now they came to Bethlehem at the beginning of the barley harvest. Now when we come to a passage like this, what's taking place? Well, obviously we have Naomi and we have Ruth. We know it's taken place from previously that both their husbands have died, and Naomi has decided to move back to Israel. And when she does so, everybody's excited to see her, but she's not, and so she changes her name and says, "Don't call me Naomi anymore, call me Mara, because my life has been bittered, and God has testified to that I have nothing." They're poor when they return. They have absolutely nothing. What was custom in those days is for a person to go out and glean the fields. Since they had no money, gleaning was just this. An individual would follow afterwards and would pick up everything that was missed. In the Old Testament law, it was a custom for and allowed for poor people to do just that. It was hard work. You found very little, pretty much just enough to keep you going. And Ruth decides to go out and do just this. She goes to the field of Boaz, and Boaz notices her. That's what's taking place. So how do we apply something like this? One of the things that I recognize, the importance of work. Regardless of where you're at, it's always important to be working. It doesn't matter what your educational background is. It doesn't matter how many degrees you have or degrees you don't have. It's wise to use your hands to bring income coming into your house. Sometimes all it might be is to provide food for that day. It may not be the best job, but it may be a job that's temporary to help you get by. Whether it's you're working outside doing yard work, or whether it is working at a fast food restaurant, or it might be working in a public school or a bank. Get a job and be working. When you have nothing, you need to get a job to start the process. So there's an application I see from here. And you're going to find out, and we're going to find out together as we read through this book, God is faithful. That's our time together today. Have a great day. Ruth chapter 2, verses 1 through 12.